What up, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, it hurt. It hurt so good, you guys. I spent $1,200 at Costco. Technically, actually, I spent $1,300 at Costco. I just had to purchase one of the items online and have it shipped to my house. Let's just address that right now, okay? Let's just address the number because I know people are gonna be like, how did this woman do this? To answer some questions, first of all, I am a family of 5. Well, I am not personally a family of 5. I have a family of 5. I'm a member of a family of 5. But you get the idea. There are 5 of us in this household, okay? 3 of them, however, are toddlers. I have twin 2-year-olds and a 3-year-old. They are 11 months apart. This was aggressive, even for us. However, it was intentional and it was planned. Last month, I actually held myself back several times and really, truly tried to cook through as much as I could in our fridge, freezer, and pantry in our own house in order to save up enough funds to do a very large Costco purchase this month. Couple reasons for that is because our Costco is about 45 to 50 minutes from our house. Loading up 3 kids, unloading them into Costco carts, and then going about our merry way, reloading them plus all of the groceries into the truck is a production. So we try to just do it once every 4 to 6 weeks, I would say. I personally have found that I like the products at Costco the best of all wholesale clubs. So I tend to go the most feral in Costco. And lately I've been leaning on BJ's Wholesale Club as much as possible on the in-between to pick up produce and things like that. Because my kids go through produce like you would not believe, which I am so grateful for. So I try my best not to complain about it, but it is a little bit of a hit on the budget. You know what I'm saying? Another reason for the price tag is we do not eat out of the house. And I know a lot of people say that, but they really go like once or twice a week to get takeout or pizza or whatever. We truly do not eat any meal outside of this house. So when you see that number, know that the food budget for us does not include any takeout, drive-thrus, fast food, any of that. Our budget for food is primarily made up of groceries. Hi guys, editing Kate popping in here. I just want to make something a little clear because I don't know if I was in this video or not, but I do not judge anybody who chooses to do takeout, drive-through, fast food, any of that. I personally just love to cook. So that's the primary reason why we don't eat out a lot, is because I truly enjoy cooking. If you're the type who does not enjoy cooking, I think life is too short. So if takeout, fast food, or drive-through makes you a little bit happier because you don't have to stand in front of a stove, go for it. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm passing judgment if somebody decides to use their family's budget for takeout, because it'll give them time to do things that they're passionate about in the way that I'm passionate about cooking. At the end of this video, my husband's gonna be joining me and we're gonna do a full taste test on like 6 or 7 of the products that we grabbed during this trip. So then that way, when you go to your Costco, I'll let you know if we think it's worth the money. If you happen to be new here, hi, how are you? How's the family? Thank you so much for clicking on that thumbnail and giving me a chance. My name is Kate. On this channel, I do a lot of haul videos. So if you like to see what's new at Costco, Trader Joe's, Sam's Club, BJ's Wholesale Club, I have plenty of that content on my channel. If you enjoy the vibe while you're here, I'd love for you to subscribe. And without further ado, let's dive into the haul. You guys, we went absolutely wild in Costco. Okay, things went down. I'm going to talk about a couple things over here so they can get out of my way. A fairy's going to come and take them away from me. The fairy being John. We got this welcome mat. I'm very excited about that. I think it was only like $10, and it's me in a vibe. Like, that font is me. Daisies are my favorite flower, and we still have up our Christmas doormat, and it's been up since Christmas of 2023. So it's time for me to step into the season. Over here, we got a couple packs of down king pillows because they were getting sus. John is going to give some product feedback on these later, but he threw these in our cart because they were on sale and he wants to talk about them. He put them in our garage already. So there's that. Stick around till the end because we do taste tests, and this time we're going to be tasting some lights. All right, now let's talk about some of the convenience items that I picked up. We pretty much always grab these Kirkland chicken breast chunks. I think they're supposed to be comparable to the Just Bare chicken nuggets. I personally actually kind of like these a little bit better than the Just Bare chicken nuggets because these have a little bit more of a crunch to it. They remind me more of like a popcorn chicken, whereas the Just Bare is like a little softer. So depending on your vibe, you might also be like me and prefer these. The other thing I prefer about these is that you get a pound more for a lower price. So that's the biggest win. My friend / neighbor asked me to pick some of these up for her. She had me grab these the last time. She had not tried them, ended up loving them. So I think another case of like, If you happen to like the Just Bare, maybe give the Kirkland one a try because it is a lot less. We also always grab their frozen meatballs. These are great. Even though it says they're Italian style, they honestly are super versatile and you can use them in a bunch of different ways. These, you guys, I am so obsessed with these that I ended up just picking up 2 packs this time because I love them at lunch and they're good for a little while. I want to say they're good until May. So I have a couple months to work through that, which trust and believe it's not going to be a problem. I also saw this lobster bisque. This is not something I would normally grab. It's kind of like a treat for me. However, I saw this shrimp ravioli and I was thinking of making like a really easy dinner where I did like the lobster bisque plus this shrimp ravioli plus some like spinach and some Gruyere cheese. These are kind of like convenience items that I try not to go too crazy on, but this sounds like a vibe for me. So I think that'll end up being like a lunch for me or something because John does not love shrimp or lobster. So this is more a Kate meal, if you will. Over here, I grabbed a huge thing of carrots because we have been juicing lately and carrot juice is like one of the things that I want to do. So I grabbed some regular old carrots, but I also grabbed some baby carrots. Baby carrots are more for sides for the kids and snacks. And I've been shredding them up for our little salad bar. So that's been fun. I saw some of these cotton candy grapes, which honestly are kind of like a marketing ploy, but I wanted some grapes for our salad bar, so I grabbed those for that purpose. Beets are another thing that I see a lot of people juicing, and I don't like beets on their own. Like, I can't just eat beets. My mom loves beets. So I've always wanted to love them. I have a very short list of things I don't like, and beets are on them. I'm really good about most foods, but beets are just ones I cannot get behind. I bet I probably won't have a problem with them in a juice. So I grabbed 2 of these because they were on clearance for $2.97, and these were also good until May. So I'm excited about that. I grabbed 2 packs of organic cucumbers. That's mostly for juicing, but also for the salad bar. Also grabbed 2 packs of celery. Same thing, that's going to be for juicing. What's nice with this too is the only option was ones that they already have prepared for you. So these are already all cut up for me and I don't have to worry about that. So I'll just rinse them and be good to go. For our salad bar, I also grabbed a huge thing of romaine lettuce. I grabbed some broccoli, and then I already told you guys I grabbed some baby carrots. I grabbed baby spinach. That's going to be for the salad bar and for juicing as well. John threw this one in the cart. It's a Chipotle Ranch Chop Kit that we like an awful lot. Even though we have a salad bar, this is actually kind of nice because it comes with a mix already. So I can actually use this in my salad bar if I want to, or if he's just like running out the door in the morning, he can take that with him with a protein to go to work. I grabbed a huge thing of squash. I love that they do this. It's a combo of both yellow and zucchini, which are favorites over here. So these will get used for dinners and then also for juicing. Oh, I just like left this bag over here. My kids absolutely love raspberries, so I grabbed a big pack of it. This is something that we go through pretty quickly in this house. For juicing, and just because honestly in cooking and things like that, I grabbed some limes and I grabbed some lemons. I've never in my life really needed to have this large of a quantity of either of those things. But the juice, I've been adding the limes to it, and it just gives it such a fresh flavor. I absolutely love it. I also grabbed the kids some cutie mandarins. They love this with breakfast. Same thing for breakfast. I love to give them some kiwis, and these gold kiwis are our favorite. And I think they're starting to come back because for a while they've been on the smaller side. But these are like nice and large. So I was excited to see those. I grabbed some regular old oranges, like these big Cara ones. I think they're supposed to be on the sweeter side for snacking, but also for juicing. Pineapple, snacking, and juicing. I've been on this kick, you guys, with the juicing. I can't stop, won't stop. Emotional support bananas. They looking a little rough, I'm not gonna lie, but we grabbed some of those. Huge bag of sweet potatoes. I think it's a 5-pound pack, if I remember correctly. I don't know. We go through sweet potatoes quite a bit over here. I also saw these mangoes, and I love mango, so I grabbed some of that. Can be for snacks. I also like to make like mango muffins, and also for juicing, we can do mango. In the back, I grabbed some cottage cheese. I've noticed that both Sam's and BJ's carry the Breakstone brand cottage cheese, which is not my favorite. Daisy is my favorite. I haven't tried that Good Culture one that everybody seems to love. If you've tried it and love it, please let me know. I haven't tried it yet, but they sell Daisy at Costco, so I grabbed that. We also love the sheep yogurt over here, so I grabbed one of those. I grabbed 2 packs of milk. It's kind of hiding in the back. This is the organic 2% milk. It was a 3-pack. They were out of eggs, you guys. So even though I went absolutely crazy in Costco, I still need to do a BJ's pickup to grab some eggs because Costco was completely out of eggs. But we got the milk. I also needed to restock on some unsalted butter for baking, so I grabbed that. We grabbed some grass-fed ground beef. So happy to see that back in Costco because ours did not have it for quite some time. We also grabbed a pack of the ground turkey. We recently got some with a Publix order, so we didn't need to grab too many. We also got some chicken breast and we got some chicken thighs. I was on the fence of getting organic or regular, and it's double the price for organic, so I just ended up going with regular. It is what it is. In the back here, I'm so excited about this. Boom Chicka Pop Bars, strawberry, almond, and cream. Having a nice little treat like that is awesome. Speaking of treats, they also had these Yasso Greek yogurt bars in cookies and cream flavor. So I grabbed a pack of those. And then I also got 2 packs of Parmesan cheese because the Kirkland Parmesan cheese is superior to any of the other wholesale clubs, and it's good until August. So I figured I'll just grab it now and not have to worry about it for a little while because we do use Parmesan in cooking quite a bit. This chicken sausage from Costco is the supreme sausage. It's so good. You can literally taste the Parmesan cheese in it. It's like melted, and like when you cut into the sausage, you can see the pockets of it. It's just so good. We also saw this grass-fed Polish sausage, so John grabbed that. Might do like a night on the grill or something and cook those up. Now, I want to talk to you guys about this. We do not buy steaks quite a bit because it's so pricey. This was $81. But we've been seeing these Instagrams where people cut the steaks to like a finger length and they cut it all. And apparently you can have the butcher at Costco do it, but we were just in a rush to get out of there because we had the kids. So we're just going to do it ourselves. But essentially you cut this into a bunch of steaks for yourself and it saves you quite a bit of money. We ended up going with the ribeye roast to do this. This is boneless. The other option that I saw people do is a beef loin top loin, but it was like $150. I think that it's still a great deal, but we want to see our experience with it first. So we decided to do a half roast. They had a full one for like $160 of this ribeye version, but we're just going to try it half and see how we feel about it. I ended up buying a vacuum sealer in order to be able to cut these up and then vacuum seal them to save them for later. So we'll see how the process goes. I'm excited. We'll see. If you guys have seen our videos before, you may have seen these little salad containers make an entrance into the videos. Lately, we've been breaking them. Like little pieces have been breaking one by one. And these are pretty pricey on Amazon. Plus, the version that we have is plastic. But at Costco last night, we saw these and they were on sale, I believe. Plus, they're made out of glass, which I love. So I grabbed that. This is the vacuum sealer I ended up going with. I asked for feedback on Instagram and someone said make sure not to get the compact version because she got the compact version and it ended up driving her nuts. So I was excited to see that Costco had this one that is not the compact version and it was on sale. I think with all of the stuff that we do, having a vacuum sealing system thingy for the food is probably a great idea. We also make a lot of marinara ourselves, so I grabbed some of the San Marzano peeled tomatoes from there. And then we got some pasta to put that marinara on. I also grabbed some hemp hearts because we were running low on that, some maple syrup because we were running low on that, and I've been making a lot of things lately and just using maple syrup, like a tablespoon of it to be the sweetener instead of sugar, and it's been working out great. I also grabbed a huge thing of avocado oil because we had run out of it, and then I grabbed some marinara sauce. My favorite brand is actually the Victoria's. I like this one better than the Rayo's or whatever it's called that everybody else likes. Just in case you were wondering my thoughts on store-bought marinara, this is one of the ones that's up there. I've also loved leaning on these for quick lunches for myself. They're little rice packs. You can just heat them up for 90 seconds. What I do is I just have one half of the pouch for like my lunch today, and then I put the other half with whatever else for the next day. And they reheat really nice and it's awesome. We also grabbed some of these tortillas. We like these carb balanced flour ones. Those are our favorite. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple months ago we got a massage gun. This was pretty pricey. It's like around $100. I only bought it like 2 months ago. It already broke. So we brought it back to Costco because they have the world's best return policy. They gave us a credit for that one, and then we used that to buy another one. They didn't have any other options, so I'm hoping we just got unlucky with that first one and this will work better. We grabbed some cooking spray. I love this avocado oil spray from Costco. I also grabbed some of this. This is my first time trying this one. We usually get like the 3 bear pack, but this time I decided I would try this one because it's made right here in Florida, so why not? Finally ran out of cinnamon. I don't know how it happened, but we finally ran out of cinnamon, so I grabbed some of that to replace. Another thing we go through quite a bit in this house is these rolled oats. This is such a good price, and it takes us a while to go through it, even with the amount of oats that we use, so that's awesome. We recently discovered that we love these tortilla chips. Like, I actually think that I like them better than a traditional tortilla chip. Kind of mad at myself for not grabbing more than one bag, but now I'll have to limit myself, and that's probably better for everyone. I saw these, and we will try these in the taste test. These are cheese baked Parmesan and oregano crackers, I think. I don't know if they're chips or crackers, but they look delicious, so we're gonna try that. We went a little crazy in the chocolate department. Let's just get these out of the way. Chocolate chips for baking, we needed them. I saw these, and there was no way they weren't coming home with me, okay? I have not seen anybody talk about these, so I'm interested to try these. Anything with chocolate, and it says dulce de leche, I'm taking it home. Another thing, sea salt caramel. If I see that, it's coming home with me. John actually found this, so I'm excited to try those. I also was looking for the Dubai chocolate that everybody is obsessed with, and I picked these up thinking that that's what it was, and I don't think it was. I think I was just so... Costco is a lot, especially when you have 3 toddlers with you, so I grabbed this, but we'll try it and see how they are. It's not what I was looking for, but it's okay. I saw these, and I thought they were interesting. They're fruit thins, strawberry fruit thins dipped in chocolate, dark chocolate. I don't know. Here's all the ingredients if you care. Here's the nutritional facts. We'll see. You know, I like fruit, I like chocolate. So now these, okay. We have the Ferrero crispy eggs. I saw these, I want to say like 2 or 3 years ago on Costco Instagram pages, and I never could find them. So when I saw them this time, I said, I don't care that I've already gotten way too much chocolate. I'm getting those. So they'll be there. We already talked about the chocolate chips. Okay, John recently, his sunglasses broke. I think one of our children was to blame for that. He's had those sunglasses forever and absolutely loved them. And they're polarized and they're kind of like this style. And we were just walking around Costco and saw these. They were a super reasonable price. So I was excited to see that. I saw this. I love when Costco has these things. I love to send out cards, but I haven't done it in a couple years. I'm hoping that this will motivate me to get back to doing it because I just think getting something in the mail is just so precious. So it's a whole collection of a bunch of different cards. If it's similar to the one I've had in the past, it goes heavier on birthday, but they do sprinkle in some other occasions and some blank cards as well. So I'm very happy to have that again. We also needed some batteries. This is just such a boring purchase, you know what I mean? But we got some AA's and some AAA's. The price was way better for the Kirkland, and rumor has it that these are actually made in the Duracell factory. So they're basically Duracell batteries, just not with the marketing, you know? And then we did need some command strips. We've been decorating quite a bit in the house, so we needed to refill on that. Over here, I love to have these fruit and vegetable pouches for the kids, so we got some of that to restock our pantry, as well as some applesauce pouches. These guys right here are a favorite of theirs. They're kind of overpriced, but they do love them a lot. They're like little yogurt melts. They call them yo-yos, and they just love them. Okay, guys, we're rounding up to the end here. We've got some diced tomatoes. I needed to restock my pantry on that. Excedrin, because life is a headache. You know what I'm saying? And then last but not least, we needed to restock on Stella's chicken jerky treats. So that's what those are. So that, you guys, is everything we got at Costco tonight. The other thing that I purchased during this that I just had to show you was I grabbed this Disney Spring Village set. I just have to show off exactly how adorable this is. Like, look at all the little details. They've got like a Mickey Mouse little window over here, flowers everywhere. I love the little Mickey Mouse post. This one here, they went with the Mickey Mouse in a different area in like a window, and it's like got purple details, and there's a flower box up top. This reminds me of the area over by It's a Small World in Disney World, Pinocchio's Village House area. This one's got like a carrot window, which is just so cute. And then those Mickey posts again. And then we have the 100 Acre Woods crew. They're all on an Easter egg train, which is just adorable. Here's Pooh. Here's Piglet. Here's Eeyore, here's Tigger, and they're just having a blast. Then we've got Donald and Daisy here. They've got a little Easter egg basket, and Donald looks like he has a little chick with him. We've got our two favorite canines right here. Wait, is Goofy a cow or a dog? I know that there was some debate on whether or not Goofy was a cow or a dog. I think he's a dog, but that's okay. Everything's fine. So we've got them right here. Pluto is in like a little Easter egg cup. I love that. Then we've got Mickey. And okay, so these were the little figurines that came with the set. And I was like, excuse me, where is my girl Minnie Mouse? She's over here. She's part of this other adorable structure that's like a little carrot. It's even got a little ladybug on top. I absolutely love it. And there's even like a little door down here. I can't, you guys. It is daytime, but you can see that there are lights on this one. But this one lets you actually flip it over to music as well. Or you can flip it to just being lit up. Well, if you're also a Disney fan like me, I love that it's on sale. I wasn't gonna buy it at the full price. I think it's $100 or $110 full price. I don't do a lot of spring decor, but as soon as they dropped the price, that was all I needed to hear, you know? So anyways, that is the adorable Disney Spring Village. Let's head into the taste test now. You guys, we have a Costco taste test. Oh, yeah. I feel like it's been a while since we've done this. Yeah. We have, I think 7, I never get my counting right, but I think we have 7 items to do a live taste test on. And then we have one that we're gonna talk about that we already taste tested off camera, AKA we were too impatient, we had to eat it. We have some feedback on that. And it kind of relates to this one. So we're gonna start with this because it's an ice cream bar. And well, I don't know if it's actually considered an ice cream bar, but it's a treat that remains in the freezer and we don't want to melt away. I'm melting. So this is from the popcorn brand. What? Boom Chicka Pop. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're a popcorn brand. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Anyways, this is a salmond. We're doing great so far. Starting out strong. Strawberry, almond, and cream bar. Says it's 100 calories per bar for anybody who cares. And I'm gonna try it out.
Hopefully we like it because it's a big box.
Diving in. He's giving me sus looks. Thoughts, John? You want me to go first?
The flavor is good.
The flavor is really good because it's not artificial.
Yes.
We don't like that artificial type that has like that aftertaste. It tastes very natural. It tastes like strawberry, like you could have made this yourself. Fine.
Yeah, it's like I feel like it's like a wannabe yogurt bar.
Yeah, like I don't feel like the cream is creaming enough, you know, like it's strawberries and cream. I really need more cream. It's like just flat strawberry. Yeah. I do think though, if you're on some type of a journey and you're trying to cut back on ice cream treats and you need something to kind of get you through, you know, hit that sweet treat moment, I think it's there, but I'm gonna go 6.5.
I'm right there with you.
I don't think this is one that you need to run to Costco to purchase. And it's funny because I've seen it all over Instagram with people like going crazy for it. Really? Yeah. So I don't know, just maybe though, this kind of leads into what we want to talk about. It could be because the other item that we got, and we're going to put a picture up on the screen. I don't know if it's Yasso or Yasso. It's just a Yas. They made these salted caramel bars, and John gets the mint chocolate bars from them, I think. They're so good. And I am like, salted caramel is my top tier, okay? However, when we went to Costco, they had cookies and cream edition. Shocking to me, the cookies and cream kicked the salted caramel to the curb. She got booted out.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
To the left. Everything you own in a box to the left, you gone, girl. Okay?
Wow.
I think that cookies and cream one is probably a 9.5. And that's me kind of holding myself back, to be honest. I could be talked up to a 10. If you're like us and you're sitting there thinking, which one should I buy? And you're a more reasonable person and you don't just get both, go with the cookies and cream. All right?
You're saying we're unreasonable people?
I mean, I use this as like kind of an excuse. Like I'm like, oh, well, we'll do a taste test and let everybody else
and
know.
Then we have 15
so basically this is you guys' fault. So there's that. What friends they are.
Because we still have the honeycomb ones from like...
I know. I've been trying to work through those little by little. They look so promising. Costco, like probably 6 months ago, had these Biscoff honey waffle ice cream treats. And everybody was freaking out about it, bought it, and they're just trash, to be honest. The taste is so good, but the waffle is soggy.
They're trash.
You know, I really think what we should do is we should just dump them in a blender with some milk and just make it a milkshake, because the texture is the problem.
It's not a bad idea.
Anyways, okay, we're gonna move on. Hold on. Now, as I mentioned during the haul, this was kind of an accidental grab because I was actually looking for something else, and we had our toddlers with us. So it was just kind of like chaos and craziness. The options are pistachio or hazelnut. I know he's going pistachio, so we're just gonna try the pistachio one. It comes in this like secured package. You need biometric scan to get into. They're nice and small though. Hey, could you put that over there? Thanks. All right, so this is a Turkish delight. It's got powder all over it. Here, sir. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
What? Did you just call me a cat?
Yeah. I'm curious to know your thoughts. You look like you're like zoned out. You all right? What happened?
I'm trying to think of what that reminds me of. Are you all right?
It reminds me of wannabe mochi.
That's literally what I was gonna say.
It's like, if you haven't had mochi before, I think that you would probably like that. But mochi is way better to me because mochi is a softer consistency. This reminds me of mochi, but it's a firmer.
It's a little firmer than mochi, and the powder is more.
Yeah.
The powder gives it
Which,
a nice...
speaking of, do I have it on my face? Did you guys not tell me? Be good friends, guys. I don't know that I like that because I think the nut with the like gumminess, it just doesn't feel like it belongs in the party. So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go like probably 5. We're not starting off strong here, you guys. Normally, we're not negative Nancy's.
This is like a 4.5.
That's a probably don't buy it. Unless it's something you grew up with and that's like a favorite. This is my first time having one of those.
Yeah.
And I think the problem is that I grew up having mochi, so I'm like, I like mochi better.
I'm not even a fan of mochi, and I like mochi better.
Yeah.
Than that. So
just not for us. Just not for us.
And again, we bought a Costco size.
And we bought a Costco size. But the good news is, I just want to let you guys know that we never waste food. So if we don't like something, we generally either ask my neighbor if she likes it, or we send it with John to work, and then somebody there will like it. Gone in seconds. Let's move on to some of the chocolates. We have like an abundance of chocolate, and I'm not mad about that.
She ain't mad about it.
So Easter is coming up, and Costco had these out. And I remember a few years ago they had these, and I wanted them so bad. But I never saw them in our store.
Oh.
So when I saw them, even though I already had an abundance of chocolate,
you said, gotta have it.
I gotta have it. Gotta have it, Gilbert.
Gotta do it for the tube.
Gotta do it for the tube. LeBron. Okay, John is gonna try the caramel.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try the cocoa. And then the other option that's in there is hazelnut. But we have other chocolates to try, you guys. So you're just gonna have to find out if that third one is good for yourself.
Do you want to do half-half?
No.
Like take a bite?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. No, I don't want to share. Just kidding.
I mean, you said no before you even thought about it.
I'm just a LeBron. Okay, so.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, you got all the caramel?
All the caramel came with it.
So John's going to be able to give feedback on both. Because when he bit into the caramel, it just went with him. It said, that's my man.
Feedback is the cocoa was better than the caramel.
Really?
You gotta open it. Try the caramel.
No, I can't, John. With all the other, I can't. I truly cannot.
The cocoa?
I will pass out. The last time when we did the Trader Joe's video and we tried like 12 things, I had a headache set in like 4 minutes after that lasted like 4 days from all that sugar. So I'm not doing it to myself again. Okay, go ahead.
That inside cocoa is like...
silky, it looks...
It's like silky and liquidy. Whereas the caramel, I feel like it wasn't that much of a flavor. It was just like a hard piece of little caramel.
Oh, it was like a Werther's almost. Like kind that like soft caramel vibe.
Yeah,
okay.
It like came, I mean you saw it, the whole thing came out one time.
Yeah, I loved the crunch aspect of it.
But they're both really good.
Yeah.
But out of the two, cocoa was better.
I'm shocked because usually you would pick caramel.
That cocoa
What are you rating it overall? Because it comes as a whole pack, so you're going to get all 3 regardless.
Overall, it's a 9.
A 9?
Yeah, it's a 9 for me.
I think I'm going like 8.5.
Okay.
But I agree. It's definitely up there. That one I think is worth purchasing.
You know what I like about it?
What?
It's like the outside. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like a Kit Kat.
Oh, yeah.
And what's one of my favorite treats?
Kit Kat. And we had the opportunity to pick up Kit Kats while we were there, but we walked away from them. So you guys should be giving us a golf clap. Kit Kat cotton candy flavor.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just a good classic Kit Kat guy.
I love the matcha green tea one. That is my favorite Kit Kat. But I was really tempted to pick up that cotton candy because I love cotton candy anything. But I said, Kate, relax. Next, we're gonna try the one that I was most excited for. I haven't seen anybody talk about this. I have no clue what it is. It says that it's 2 sweet crumble cookies with creamy dulce de leche in the center, dipped in rich chocolate. It's not broke chocolate.
I like how you have to do the shimmy shake.
I gotta do the shimmy shake with the rich chocolate. No
Are we
scrubs.
sharing one?
Yeah, we're sharing one. John, we just discussed the headache, you know?
Sorry.
The packaging here also requires a biometric scan. You know what I have a beef about real quick? Some of these packages are resealable, right? But then when you take out the product, it's also in a package. Why can't cereal, which is open to the air and the elements, why can't it be in a resealable bag? It's already in a bag that you put in a resealable bag. But the ones that need it,
Listen,
oh,
first world problems.
seriously, that really is a first world problem. Okay, so it's kind of falling apart, but this is what she looks like.
She's a beaut.
She's a beaut clock. I feel like we have a lot to discuss here.
That was a lot that just happened.
A lot that happens. It reminds me of like a whoopie pie.
Yep.
You know, dipped in chocolate, which that's a vibe, you guys. When I first bit into it, I was, because it said 2 sweet crumble cookies. So I was expecting it to be like a hard cookie. Not.
I agree. I thought it was a hard cookie.
So it took me a minute to adjust.
Pleasantly surprised.
Pleasantly surprised. Reminds me of a whoopie pie, which that's always a good thing. The center has a very unique flavor. It's very like creamy. Dulce de leche, I know, is like milky caramel. This like leans into the milky side. Okay?
Leans into that.
That's some good feedback for corporate, I'm just saying. She's coming up with the zingers. So I'm gonna go like 8 though. This isn't one that I think that I would like have to purchase again. So I'm almost like at a 7.5 to be real, but I'm in a good mood. So we're gonna go with an 8. I don't think it's a rush out and buy, but I think it's worth buying at least once.
I'm so like torn right now.
Yeah, 'cause it's a very
Like
unique
it's
experience.
Good.
It's good.
But is it like mind blowing? You need to go out and get it? No. Is it something that if you have an extra, however much this was, and you walk by and you're like, hey, I don't have anything sweet in my car.
Yeah.
Throw it in. Good call on you. If you already have a car full of sweet, leave it on the shelf.
Yeah, don't be like us. I also don't think it's too indulgently sweet.
Oh yeah.
It looks like it would be. However, we only each had half. But I don't think that it's too wild. Intensity factor on the sweetness, I'd say like 7.5, 8. Which for something with that many components, you would think it would be higher. You'd think it'd be like a 9, 9.5, but.
I'm going 7.5 overall.
7.5? I'm at a 7.75, but John told me last time that I'm not allowed to do those scores, even though this is my show.
We gotta be consistent.
Is it your name on the channel, John? Nope.
Half.
That's true. Patriarchy. Next up, we got these little dudes right here, caramel cups. John wins the world because he found these. And this is Kate through and through.
It wasn't hard to find.
I know, but you were the one who discovered it, and I probably would have missed it because I wasn't looking for it. I didn't even know it existed.
This just has Kate's name written all over it.
It truly does.
If she doesn't like this, the matrix is broken.
All right, so these are little caramel cups. Again, it's individually packaged inside a resealable bag. And it says that the caramel was made in Montana, so that's cool. It's a caramel cup with real milk chocolate and... Is it Celtic or Celtic? Celtic sea salt. It looks like a Reese's peanut butter cup, but it's filled with caramel instead. It recommends refrigeration. It says it'll extend the freshness. So this is what it looks like inside.
Wait, we don't have to do the movie face. We should break it. Anymore.
Yeah, we don't. Movie
because
face.
We discovered.
Maybe I can't break it. We'll just bite it.
Oh, that caramel consistency is on point.
I have no notes.
If he gives this less than a 10, I'm gonna be.
Oh, it's a 10. It's a 10 to the 10th power. It is a 10.
That's a high 10.
I have no feedback on how that could be improved. It's intensely sweet though. I'm gonna start there. It's a very indulgent thing, which if you guys have stuck around for a little while, you know that's kind of my vibe because I like to be able to just have one of something, have it be powerful, knock me right out.
One and done.
One and done, you know? It's a 10. What are you giving it?
I'm giving it a 10.
You're giving it a 10 too?
It's really, really good.
It's really good. And like John said, that caramel consistency, it's just melt away caramel deliciousness.
It's what every chocolate thing that's filled with caramel, that's what it should be.
It's what it should be. And the caramel to chocolate ratio is perfection. It's a very thick chocolate shell with a very thin amount of caramel, but that caramel is so good with that sea salt in it. That's a must buy, you guys. Must buy, add it to your list. Add it to your list. And I love the fact that we're supporting a small business made in America. You know?
Facts.
Okay, facts on facts. This is the last sweet item, thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord.
So we've got this guy right here. I don't know, I was just intrigued. It's 20% real fruit. The rest of it must be toxins, you know, which we love to chew on. So it says that it has liquor in it.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, we're gonna have a little afternoon treaty here. A little cocktail with your chocolate. Is there anything else to know about this? It's made in Germany. That's cool. Package within a package yet again.
Wait,
Boom.
that thing's it? Oh yeah, it is resealable.
So it's like fruit dipped in chocolate. It reminds me of something.
Yeah, it reminds me of something too.
And I can't think of what it is.
Something strawberry.
I would hope so. I would hope it didn't remind you of pineapples or something, because it's strawberry flavored, so. Great feedback, John. Corporate's gonna pass out with that one. One of the things it kind of reminds me of is like, you know those popsicles? Like strawberry popsicles,
Yep.
but like the good ones with like the real fruit in them?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
It reminds me of that dipped in chocolate,
Yeah.
like that flavor. This is another one that like, I'm glad we bought it. I'll definitely eat it. I won't be sending it with John to work, but it's not something I'd buy again. I'd say like a 7, could be talked up to a 7.5. Your thoughts, good sir?
I'm going 7.5.
7.5.
Solid
So
7.5.
you and me are like in sync today with these scores.
I like the size of it. I like how
Yeah.
it's not like overly like thick and too much sweet, and it's just
Yeah.
like a nice little treat.
It is borderline artificial tasting.
Yeah.
Like it's like hitting that line, but overall I think it's good. I think it's worth buying once, especially if you're a big strawberry fan. If you like dark chocolate strawberry vibes,
Yeah.
I think that it's worth grabbing, but it's not something I'd like repeat purchase buy. Okay. And then the last one I'm excited for. This one I'm excited for because first of all, it's not more chocolate, but also because I love stuff like this. So it's a cheese bake from Sargento. It's some type of a cracker, I think, and it's Parmesan and oregano. Go good, sir. Flavor-wise, I really like it. The Parmesan flavor is like on point. The texture, I'm not super crazy about.
That's funny. I like the texture.
You like the texture?
I love that cracker.
I feel like it's like a pita cracker. I think because I was more expecting almost like a Ritz cracker vibe. I think that's part of the problem. I think I'm gonna go ham on those, to be honest. And I think that it's something I would buy again. Even though like I'm a little taken back by the texture, the flavor is so good. So I'd probably go 8.5 on those.
I'm going like 9.
9.
Yeah, I like those better than like a Ritz or a cheese bit or.
I mean, I do too, but it's just like, I don't know. I think it's taking me a minute to adjust what I went in expecting. This is what happens when I have expectations, you know? What would you say your favorite thing is that we got? I have 2. Oh, John's gonna tell you about his sunglasses. We've almost forgot. John was gonna do something with show and tell today, but he forgot to show the show and tell. He forgot to bring it to show and tell, like kind of one of the most important parts, but we're gonna love him anyway. We bought some sunglasses at
bought
Costco.
some sunglasses.
Putting it up on the screen with the price, plus you guys saw it in the haul, so I guess that's enough visual. John, report to your friends.
Listen, I've had Oakleys, Arnett's, Bombers. This is up there with like Arnett and Oakleys as far as the frame. The quality, it's got good weight. Polarized lenses. Yeah, words are hard.
Words are hard.
Fantastic sunglass for,
especially,
was it $25?
I think it was $25 or $30.
I mean,
John is incredibly picky about sunglasses. So what we generally do is invest in a higher price sunglass, and they usually last a long time. Like the Bombers that our children just recently broke. Otherwise, they would have lasted much longer if we didn't have gremlins. Those, I think, were like $80 maybe. Yeah. And we bought them 5-6 years ago. Potentially
like
longer.
Yeah. These sunglasses are like up there with the Oakleys,
with the Bombers and all that. Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
they're really good.
Great feedback there. And then now if the gremlins break those, the investment was a little less, but same quality. So that's exciting.
True.
So we did want to give the feedback on that.
And those shop lights.
Oh.
If you have a garage that needs more light, or you have,
or even like a laundry room, I would think.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
you know what I mean? Or
gosh.
a pantry, any of like those rooms that like whoever built your house didn't think for adequate lighting, you know?
I think they were like $20. It's a 2-pack. These lights are super bright. They are super nice quality.
And not
LED.
fluorescent.
They're not fluorescent.
They're not fluorescent. That's like a big thing.
I put it over my toolbox work area in the garage, and it's like
lit up like a Christmas tree, bro.
It's like night and day.
Night and day. All right, perfect. So that is all the feedback. We are going to get over to corporate. I hope we delivered whatever you needed when you clicked on that thumbnail, and I hope you have a magical day. Bye.